So guys, this is the brand new Audi A1 Sportback.
So here it is, the 2019 A1. If you don't know, I'm a total car and bike lover and studied mechanical engineering. But reviewing cars is really expensive and good ones are hard to get too. So I will first of all start with this Audi A1 30 TFSI. If you want a small car with a properly sporty badge, your options are actually quite limited, especially when your budget is not that high. But while Audi's cheapest model is obviously looking sexy, is it actually any good? And is it really upmarket enough to justify its price premium over big selling mainstream rivals, including the Volkswagen Polo, but also the Seat Ibiza and Ford Fiesta? Let's find it out. First of all, check out this color. I wasn't quite sure what to think about it, but as soon as I drove around for a while, I found this color really amazing. However, you don't buy a car because it has a nice color. I just wish that it would have that evil looking LED headlights instead of the generic ones, but it's still looking pretty good from the front. In the beginning I was a bit confused with the naming of the engine. The whole range kicks off with a 25 TFSI that's actually a 94 horsepower 1 liter engine. The one I've tried is the 30 TFSI version with 114 horsepower, and it's a nice sporty little thing. From around 2000 RPM it kicks off good for its low horsepower and has a real keenness to keep pulling all the way to its 6000 RPM plus limiter. In my test that was around 9.5 seconds to 100 km per hour. The space under the engine is definitely big enough to fit something bigger in, but for chilled driving around it's doing pretty good. The top speed is a little bit more than 200 km per hour, 203 to be exact, and the fuel consumption is really low, expect you drive really sporty. Now I managed to get around 5.8 to 6 liters while still having some fun. There was a huge difference in terms of comfort compared to my old Alpha. A smooth controlled ride is something that is not very common in a car of that size. Fortunately, the A1 and the closely related Volkswagen Polo are among a rarefied group that offers a good suspension for the price. The A1 comes with some nice 17-inch wheels and the dynamic suspension that deals pretty good with bumpy roads and feels not too rough and stiff like cars with a cheap sport suspension. The A1 is a really tidy car to drive. Its steering is nicely judged, light at lower speeds but with enough weight thrown in at higher speeds. Also it feels really accurate. Regarding noise, the noise damping is pretty good compared to my old car. But if you're looking for some nice sound from the engine with stock parts, forget it. The small engine is almost not hearable unless you kick into the limiter. This A1 is an automatic with an S-tronic automatic box. Even in sport mode I feel like the automatic is a bit slow acting, but as soon as you go to manual you can really get the most out of this car and it's really fun to drive. The gearbox shifts butter smooth even in eco mode. Also the brakes are progressive enough to make the A1 relatively easy to stop smoothly. And also brake hard enough when you go sporty. Now I'm quite tall, 1.92 m to be exact, so I was a bit worried about the car's size. But there's a broad range of height and reach movement for the steering wheel and the seat. Thanks to the comparatively skinny front windscreen pillars, it's easy to see forwards out of the A1. Rearward visibility is less impressive due to the A1's thick rear pillars and angled rear screen. This A1 has also parking sensors in the front and the back, so it was no problem for me at all. All this is displayed on the car's display and it's a well kitted out system with Bluetooth, a DAB radio, Apple CarPlay and Android Auto smartphone mirroring. If you add the pricey technology pack, which this car has built in, you get a bigger screen with a lot more features. This includes built-in satellite navigation, a handwriting pad which you can use to enter postcodes, which feels a bit strange to be honest, a 36-month subscription to Audi Connect which enables the use of online features such as Google Earth, email and news, and wireless phone charging. Meanwhile, the standard stereo has 6 speakers and it's a reasonably punchy system. You can upgrade it to 11 speakers, 560 watt Bang & Olufsen system, which is part of the comfort and sound pack. The sound was really okay for me, but it could be a bit louder and clearer at maximum volume and have more bass. I would definitely upgrade to the expensive system. But the whole technology pack is really cool and works so much better than my aftermarket Android system in my car. Definitely great, and navigation has never been better on any car I had before. The steering wheel controls are super easy to use, and I feel that I can reach basically everything easily without looking twice. Now sadly, what was one of the defining aspects of the A1 was the interior quality, and it's no longer that outstanding in the second generation model. If you look into the dashboard, you will find lots of plastic all around. It looks fantastic, but we know how plastic looks over time. The A1, being a small car, for sure does not lead its class for roominess in the rear, but as I don't have kids, it's enough space for me. Now overall, the A1 is a really nice car, being comfortable and clean to drive. It's a nice premium small car as well. But you need to think about if you want to pay the extra over a classic Volkswagen Polo or other competitors. But if you're looking for a small Audi with great technology features, a great look, then you found your right candidate.
Alright guys, so we're now here at the end of this video. The Audi A1 Sportback is definitely a great car and it was really fun to drive. If you want to see more videos, then please like this video and subscribe. And big thanks to Porsche Wien Leasing for borrowing us the car and to Eugen from Wada Network. Alright guys, so as always, I'm Steven from Tech Magnet and I'll catch you in the next one. Have a nice day and bye!